Good morning, Wanda. All right. Let's see if you're all at 12. Let's turn it on. Well, a very pleasant, good Monday morning to everyone. I hope you had a good weekend, and it has started already. This is Monday morning, and actually, this is the activation of an Amber Alert at the request of the High Point, North Carolina Police Department. I've just gotten off the phone with them just a little bit ago in regards to this case, and they shared with me that the details that I'm about to give you are the absolute latest details as of this hour. Okay. For those of y'all who are joining us on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and IGTV, very pleasant good Monday morning. My name is Pastor Charles Williams, and I'm the founder and the creator of the concept known and used all over the world today as the Amber Alert here in the United States of America, Amber Alert EU throughout all of Europe, and the Child Rescue Alert in other parts of the world. This is the activation of an Amber Alert at the request of the High Point, North Carolina Police Department for 1 year old. For this little 1 year old right here, Legend Goodwin. 1 year old Legend Goodwin. This is him right here out of High Point, North Carolina. The story goes a little something like this. Late last night, around 10:30, the mother of this child went to a business establishment there in the 1100 block of the 1100 block of South Main Street there in High Point, North Carolina. The mother made the mistake of leaving the car running with the child in it. Okay, she left the car running with the child in the car last night around 10:30. Authorities were able to validate that because from video of the establishment that shows the suspect taken off with the car. The concern this morning is that the suspect has had several hours now. The suspect knows that a child was in the car that he took. Okay, and right now, authorities are looking for that suspect. Information that we have here. Okay, the child is 1 year old Legend Goodwin. 1 year old Legend Goodwin. He has light brown skin. He was last seen wearing an orange tank top. Okay, he was last seen wearing an orange tank top with a Ninja Turtle blanket. Okay, he was last seen wearing an orange tank top. Just one moment. Wearing a Ninja Turtle blanket. And it was also It also says that little Legend rather. He is 24 inches tall, weighs about 20 pounds, and again, he is 1 year old. 1 year old. Okay, 1 year old left in the running car, and a suspect ran off, carjacked or took the car. The suspect, what we know at this hour, okay, the suspect is a black male with black hair, brown eyes. He was seen on tape as wearing a blue shirt, blue jeans, and a gray hat. That's all we know. He was last seen wearing blue shirt, blue jeans with a gray hat. The tags on the vehicle, okay? And we have a vehicle that I want to give you. Here we go. Here's the vehicle. The vehicle is believed to have been I wrote that down here. Let's see here. It is a Acura, okay? The vehicle, it is a gold Acura TL, okay? It is a gold Acura TL with a gold Acura TL 4-door sedan. Was last seen traveling south within the 1100, traveling south near the area of 1100 South Main Street in High Point, South Carolina. Again, this is the vehicle. The tags on the vehicle are North Carolina tags, FES 4626. Again, North Carolina tags, FES 4626. Authorities say that the vehicle may have front end damage as well. Okay. Again, it is a gold Acura TL 4-door sedan. Last seen traveling south near the area of 1100 South Main Street in High Point, South Carolina. Now, I want to go to, let's pull this up here. I've got it right here. The area of, let's see here, of High Point, South Carolina. This is an area overview of that particular area. Let's see here. Pull this up here. Pull that up. No. Nope. Right here. And let's see here. Going to pull that back up again. Pull that back out. And this is the area right here. Seems as though she pulled into this establishment right here, which is going to be, that establishment is going to be the High Point Transit System. Okay, she pulled into this area here, somewhere in and around this area of the High Point Transit System. And she got out and she left her vehicle in the car. She left her child in the vehicle. Okay, and that could have been somewhere along here, maybe she could have pulled up she could have pulled up somewhere in and around here to do something. And as soon as she got out of that vehicle, someone was watching and went and took her vehicle. But unfortunately, they took the child that was also in that vehicle. It's been several hours now. That suspect, that person knows by now that they have a child in the car, in their possession. And they also know if they have a smartphone or anywhere near a radio, anywhere in any kind of communication, they know that an Amber Alert is out for them and this child right now. Let's go back and get you another image of the child here. I apologize. I don't want to make y'all dizzy or anything. But again, this is the child, okay? This is the child. This is 1-year-old Legend Goodwin. 1-year-old Legend Goodwin out of High Point, North Carolina. Again, he was left in a running vehicle. Okay, look, I know people are getting ready to go back to school and everything, but listen, under no circumstances should you ever leave your child in a vehicle, let alone leave your child in a running vehicle. Okay, I'm sure authorities will have that conversation with her concerning that. Again, the child and the suspect were last seen near the area of 1100 South Main Street in High Point, North Carolina. This all took place last night around 10:30 here on the east. And so it's been almost nearly 9 hours now. It's been nearly 9 hours that this suspect and this child have been on the run. Okay, this suspect with this child has been on the run. Anyone with any information concerning this Amber Alert, you please been asked to call area code 336 886-883-3224. That's area code 336-883-3224. Again, a disrespect, but leaving a toddler in a car, I can't understand. Wanda, you're absolutely right. I get it. I get it, Wanda. Okay? Like I said, I believe authorities will have a conversation with her because, again, nothing is that urgent. You're right. Again, authorities will have that conversation with her concerning that. And again, that just underscores as we go back into the school year. Wanda, you would be surprised. This is a common occurrence, okay? Especially among parents as they're taking their kids and loading their kids in the car, and as they maybe pull into a gas station, okay? As they pull into a gas station to get gas, they leave their kids in the car while they go in to pay for the gas. You see it all the time, okay? So again, you just need to do things in a much smarter way, because it only takes a second. It only takes a second for someone to steal your car with your child in the car. It only takes a second for someone to steal your car, or someone to steal your child in a car, from a car, without the key in it. How much faster? Somebody just jumped in the car, took off with the child in the car. Okay? Oh boy. High Point, North Carolina is where this is happening. Okay? High Point, North Carolina. And authorities need our help in finding little legend, 1-year-old. Okay, as of right now, it's been almost 10 hours. This little child is hungry. This little child has soiled himself, if not once, maybe twice. Okay? And a suspect would know. And given the history that we have had with North Carolina concerning Amber Alerts and concerning children, we need to pray. We really do need to pray, because we have had people totally discard kids. Just discard them on the side of the road and keep on going with the car. Okay? We don't know whom we're dealing with here. But again, this seems to have happened if we've got all of our stuff right here. This happened in the area of 1100 South Main Street in High Point, North Carolina. And again, that area, okay, that area points us to the High Point transit system, okay? The High Point transit system. What hangs around the local transit systems? Vagrants, okay? Vagrants, homeless people, people who really, that would do something like this, okay? Desperate, homeless, and there they saw a car. Now, what authorities need to ask themselves is, how much gas did the mother have in the car at the time the child was taken? That's going to help us, and that's going to help authorities. Because if she only had a quarter of a tank of gas in the car, that means that the suspect can only go maybe 75 to 100 miles before he or she runs out of gas. If the vehicle had a half a tank of gas, you're looking at maybe 150 miles to 150 to 175 miles before they would have to stop and get gas. So again, authorities need to ascertain how much gas was in the vehicle. Again, authorities were able to validate the fact by videotape that the car was carjacked, and that the mother said the child was in the car. Okay, They have crossed that hurdle. But again, are we looking at a case where are we looking at a vehicle that had a full tank of gas that can go uh, uh, 350 to 400 miles on a tank? Or are we looking at a vehicle that had about a quarter of a tank of gas in it? That is going to be, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the crucial question right now as I look at it in this Amber Alert. Because it gives us two playing fields. One, as we're issuing this Amber Alert, the playing field now is of about 400 miles from High Point, North Carolina. Any point, all points within a 400-mile circle, a 400-mile radius of High Point, North Carolina right now are in play. But if authorities find out that she only had about a quarter of a tank, then it shrinks that area dramatically by about down to about 75 miles. Okay, a circle around 75 miles. If she had less than that, then it shrinks even less. So, because you're talking about we're dealing with a person, we're dealing with probably a homeless person, we're dealing with a desperate person, we're dealing with an individual who just took this vehicle, who most likely did not have any means to refill the car. Anyway, I'm not so concerned right now as to them being able to stop the car and get gas and keep going somewhere. I'm not that concerned because we're dealing with somebody who didn't have enough to even get on a bus. So what was in the car probably is what was in the car. What will really concern me is that if authorities find the car, but they don't find the child, okay? That's the worst case scenario in this particular case. Now, how can you help? By sharing this broadcast, okay? Again, this was the area of High Point, North Carolina. Again, authorities said the mother pulled up to an establishment, which, according to the address, would be the High Point Transit System. Mother pulled up to an establishment, got out of her car. Don't know if she got out of a car here or if she got out of a car over here and came over there. But at some point, she got out of her vehicle. And when she got out of her vehicle, okay, someone saw that she left her vehicle running and got into the vehicle, took the vehicle. And I'm sure when they took the vehicle, they may not have known that the child was in the vehicle at the moment. But I'm sure after driving for a little bit in the vehicle, they saw and they now know that they have that 1-year-old child that we are looking for. That is the subject of this Amber Alert. And here he is right here. Again, this is Little Legend. Okay, this is Little Legend Goodwin. Little Legend Goodwin out of High Point, North Carolina. Once again, anyone with any information, you're please been asked to call. Area code 336-883-3224. Again, that's area code 336-883-3224 or 911 in High Point, North Carolina. Once again, my name is Pastor Charles Williams, and I'm the founder and the creator of the concept known and used all over the world today as the Amber Alert. And this is the activation of an Amber Alert for a 1-year-old out of High Point, North Carolina. 1-year-old. Okay. Your name and the program don't seem to. Don't worry about it. This 1-year-old Little Legend Goodwin. 1-year-old Legend Goodwin out of High Point, North Carolina. Thank all of you for watching, and please share. Please share on Twitter. Please share on Instagram. Please share on Periscope, and please continue to share on all platforms of social media that is at your disposal. More information about me can be found in our book, Faces of the Amber Alert. I've got it. Oh, it's over there. Let me get it here. Just 1 second. There we go. A lot of people from time to time want to know what it was that I did that created the Amber Alert. Please get a copy of the book. If you have any questions about me or the Amber Alert and how it actually started, please get a copy of the book, Faces of the Amber Alert, okay? What I did is in great detail in the book, from the meeting with president to all the way down to other critical things, other critical tips for your child to keep your child safe. And once again, but right now, all hand on deck. This is about this child. We're here for this child, little 1-year-old Legend Goodwin out of High Point, North Carolina. Thanks for watching. Please, we will put updates. Okay, we will put updates in the top section of our broadcast as updates become available. Okay. Once again, thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day, and don't forget to please share the broadcast. God bless you now. Bye-bye. All right, you have been watching the Amber News Network. And we're out on IGTV. We're out on Periscope. And we're out on Facebook. And we're out on YouTube.